Playoffs start with 2 wildcard games. Right now, though, it's time for the wild men on roller skates. Street hockey.
Hello again from Leicester and welcome to some more exciting street hockey.
And some of the best action from this year's National Championships.
And this time we focus on the street hockey scene outside London, where there's been a boom in both men's and women's hockey. And our featured match is a tense quarter-final clash between the Wigan Wildcats and from the southeast, the Maulers. Street hockey is growing fast, with leagues springing up all over the country. London and the northeast are still the main hotspots, but there are now teams in the northeast, the Midlands, the southeast and Wales. So why choose street hockey?
It's something that people are turning to. You see a lot of roller skaters just skating on the streets, and they just decided to pick up a stick and have a go. A lot of them have seen ice hockey, so they just wanted to get on with it, have a go themselves. So what we did, a bunch of us got together and said, we'll have a bash on roller skates. We didn't really know what it was when we started. We thought it was roller hockey, but then we realised it wasn't. And then we got in touch with Leicester from British Street Hockey. Then he put us on the right track, thank God for that.
Also on the right track, the teams from Crowborough. Crowborough is a small town near Tunbridge Wells, but it's a busy hive of street hockey activity. The Warriors are back at the National Championships again, hoping to do better than last year when they failed to make it through their tough qualifying group into the knockout stages, the only competition that counts in street hockey. The Slayers players also have their eye on the Nationals, but not for a few years yet, because they represent the future of street hockey along with the Pee-wees. From Kent, the Destroyers were runners-up in last year's plate competition, the tournament for first-round losers. Their difficulty is getting proper preparation.
The biggest problem we have is finding somewhere to train. It's awkward on outside because the way the ball pitches and everything. So that's the thing, to get a sports hall, but depending on where you are, that can be awkward because they don't really like it, the sports halls.
Aztecs! Aztecs! Aztecs!
They're from the northeast and hoping to make a good showing at these, their first national championships. And it just goes to show, if you want to do something like street hockey, it's not that difficult to get started. Just get on your skates and stick to it. As you can see, you've got to be dedicated if you want to get anywhere.
Using the sticks, it's to get the strength in your upper body and your arms.
Come on, push,
and
push.
It also gets your balance right and gets the centre of gravity right for when you actually want to check someone in a game.
6, 7.
So what got the Aztecs onto the street hockey bandwagon?
In January, we decided to start playing street hockey after watching last year's championships. And we've only been together since the start of January. We're sitting in the dressing room thinking of a name. And the name Aztec, since we're from Ashington, we wanted something that began with an A. And Aztecs popped up. And if the definition in the dictionary, Aztec originally meant Northmen. So in a sense, we are Northmen.
Just come so far in such a short time. They're good skaters, and that helps.
And the fans are going to have their fun at Leicester regardless of the outcome. The Aztecs in their red strip on the main pitch against the Apollo Sprints in white. 10, Michael Brodie to 7. Alan Waddell.
And that was unlucky there. Good shot.
Chris Scrivener, number 6. Shot off target. But this man spoiled the occasion for the Aztecs. Ransford Morrison, tubby to his mates. Great ball control skills and the ability to dominate a match. The Aztecs had never come up against anyone quite like him before. Tubby, for the Sprints, comes away. Lines up a shot, and it's in the back of the net. Is he going to line up a shot? Yes. He waited too long, though.
Oh, and that was a beautiful goal there.
Tubby Number 7 gets his second goal off the boards. But the Aztecs didn't give up. They fought on and pulled themselves back into the match.
Oh, and that was a lovely goal there.
Luke, back to Adele. To the other Luke, number 6.
dangerous,
And he
and it is
backhands it into the net. Brian Luke, the younger of the Luke brothers, ties it up with that backhanded shot. All square then, but despite their vocal support, they just couldn't keep the sprints at bay. So a disappointed Michael Brodie from the Ashington Aztecs. When you came back into the game, got those 2 goals, I thought you were going to go on to win it. What were you feeling then?
Well, we really thought we could do it, but in the end it didn't quite happen.
Still, you did well for the Northeast. You're the only representative from that area. You think the game's going to take off there now?
Well, I hope so. We're doing our best to try and promote the sport in the area.
You don't have to be a big clubbing hulk to play street hockey, or a boy. There are leagues for all age groups, and it's the senior players like Tracy Kennerson here who put the younger players through their paces. For Tracy, it's all a good laugh.
Something that you don't have to be really good to do. You just go out there and you do your best and you have a laugh and you have a go. And when you come off the pitch at the end of the day, you've enjoyed yourself.
And she's playing for the Southern Strikers in this year's exhibition match at Leicester.
How long have you actually been together as a team?
3 minutes, 4 minutes. How long have we been here, girls?
The Northern team are more organised and out to show that while London might still dominate the men's game, the Northern women are not to be taken lightly. So who should we be looking out for?
The 2 forwards that aren't here now, Karen and Mandy, they're pretty fast.
Let's take a closer look at those 2. Number 2 in black, Karen Clark, one half of a street hockey husband and wife team. And number 3, 20-year-old Mandy Turner, Karen's partner on the pitch. The crowd's ready, so let's go down to the team benches. Winston Douglas there from the Street Warriors. He's their manager, and he's the coach for the Southern Strikers today.
Yes, Winston's very experienced. He used to actually train the Assassins when we first of all started 4 years ago. And then we've obviously moved on to better things.
So, the face-off for this match between the Southern Strikers in yellow and in black, the Northern Select. The first shot from Karen Clark, number 2, over the top. So, face-off right-hand side. Karen Clark beats 1, beats 2, in front of goal, can't stick it in though. A good save by Nikki Tafler.
Karen is definitely the danger player there. The Southern Strikers must really close her down. She's left all by herself here on the wing. The ball goes straight to her.
Karen Clark comes in the left, beats second player, only the keeper to beat. A good save by Nikki Tafler.
Yes, this should be a goal.
Just swept wide by Kate Collinson. Had the goal at her mercy.
That should have been a goal.
And she's in the box for her troubles.
This is the other thing I was saying about high sticks. Kate there obviously lost balance and she was sent off, which I think is a bit unfair as she didn't actually have the ball when she fell over.
Here comes Karen Clark, her shot's wide. So Kate Collinson's off for high sticks. Looking back at that in slow motion, the referee was right. Kate was in fact sent off for dangerous play. Look what she does with her stick. And just after that, a bad throw from the keeper led in the North. Joe Barnes for the Southern Strikers. Mandy Turner sweeps it. And it looks as though we've got number 3 for the Southern Strikers. Skated come off. Quickly puts it back on. Play still goes on though. Helen Stutchbury plays it over to Karen Clark. And a good goal from Karen Clark. The ball played over by number 6, Helen Stutchbury, and Karen Clark, number 2, puts it in the net. Can see it now. The ball's played over to Karen Clark. Good shot right in the top corner. No chance for the keeper there. Karen Clark's goal makes it
That's
the
a lovely
Southern
goal.
Strikers 0, the Northern Select 2.
A lovely goal there by Karen. I'm sure Winston Douglas is going to say at half-time that they've got to pick this player up.
That's Winston Douglas, who's coaching the Southern Strikers. Star player for the Street Warriors. Here come the South. Number 11, Laura Tebbett, puts it wide. 2 players there. Should do something with this. Kate Collinson, but she loses out to her opposite, number 12, Julie Hurst. Helen Stutchbury beats 2 players. Straight at the keeper, though.
Oh,
Doesn't know where it is. Joanne Reid following through, can't put it in, tries again. Still has on her skates, number 5. Joanne Reid still under her skates. Kate Collinson clears away.
The goalie, Nikki, was trying to push the ball away all the time. She should really smother that ball.
So that's the end of the first half, dominated by the Northern Select. It's the Northern Select who lead the Southern Strikers by 2-0.
A lot of young women